Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. As you can see, we have a full house today. I'm very excited to introduce a very new face first, and we're going to start from my extreme left, simply because this person is a little psychic. She knew I was coming towards her. So I'm going to introduce her first before I introduce you to some familiar faces on my right, and I'll save our special guest for the last. Before I do that, before I introduce you to Irene Mystery, before I have Irene tell us a little bit about herself, this program, Yogaxpress, airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Yogaxpress, you can watch this program also on our studio website, www.mnn.org. If you're not in the Manhattan area, if you are right here, you could just go to mnn.org or watch us on those channels that I just mentioned. You could also visit my website, www.yogaxpress.com, to get a better sense of what we discuss right here and the moves, the postures that we take you through, that we workshop during this program. Irene Mystery.
Yes.
You are an amazing guest.
Thank you.
You were very funny. Before we even started, you got us all into a good mood. So it's very nice to have such positive energy on our show.
Thank you.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an actress. I'm a comedian. I'm called the Joke Mistress. I've been publishing humor on the internet for the 15 years. I have a website called jokedujour.com.
Okay. What is it?
I publish humor. It is the first and still the biggest, female-operated humor list on the net.
Wonderful.
I have over 100,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And I perform comedy. I'm also a stage hypnotist. I'm not as certified, but I do know a lot about the body, about the massage.
Right.
And
I know.
my
I got
family-
a fascinating massage from you just
Yes.
before we start.
I usually close my eyes and I go by what I feel,
Right.
and strange things come out of my mouth, and people are like, oh yeah, that's right. It's like, okay, psychic massage. In order to know a person, I need to touch a person's neck. It's
Right.
almost weird, but it is. I told you exactly where your little tightness was, and I was able to work it
Right.
out.
Felt good. Felt
Yeah,
good.
I was told I have Reiki energy in my hands.
Wow. Welcome to the show, Irene.
Thank you so much.
You're all over the place. So one of these days, I think we need to have you on as well to talk
That will
about
be a
all the little
pleasure.
talents that you have. Wonderful.
you.
Welcome to the show. I'm going to save our special guest for the last. To my extreme right, we have Talisa Michela. Talisa has been an amazing participant as well. She's been on several episodes before. Talisa, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Banu, for allowing me to be here.
Pleasure.
It's always wonderful to see new faces and special guests and to get to know these wonderful people. It's always a new challenge on many levels because you're just learning things different all the time. So no matter what happens, it's just always a wonderful
learning process,
balance all the time.
Love the way you express. Every time in every episode, you put expression to the thoughts that are running through all of our minds too. So that's beautiful. Thank you, Talisa. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for allowing me to be here, Banu.
Pleasure. Sarah Torres to my immediate right, and to Talisa's left. Sarah,
Hello.
welcome back to the show.
Thank you for welcoming me. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sarah, you're also an up-and-coming author as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to tell us a little bit about your books? It's been a
Sure,
while since we
yeah.
talked about
I
it.
haven't talked about them. I'm working on getting 2 titles published right now. One is called Something for Everyone. It's a short
Okay.
story and poem book. And the other one is called The Fair's Lesson. It's a novel. It's going to be a series of 3, maybe 4. Depends on how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so I'm
wonderful.
excited
So-
about those.
So if we Google you, Sarah Torres. Are those things going to come up? Are those names
No,
going to come up
they're
yet?
still in the process of being copyrighted and published and
Okay.
everything. But what you'll find is a Model Mayhem account because I do
Okay.
some modeling and.
You could
things
look
like
up
that.
both Sarah Torres and Talisa Michela. Talisa, Tilesa Michelle, correct?
Yes.
Fine, I got it right. Look up Talisa and you'll see her. You're also on Model Mayhem, Talisa?
I am on Model Mayhem. I'm also on YouTube with Love Train.
I remember that. Yes, I
Yeah.
saw that. That
I
was
think it was-
spooky.
It was creepy. He's so cool.
It was nice.
And
Yeah.
it was nice. And also on Facebook.
That's right. So look them up. And Sarah Torres, SarahTores. Google them both and you'll find they're all over the place as well. I think I'm the only one who's right here on the mat all the time. Now, for our special guest, Shindo-Ki Rodriguez. Shindo, if I say your name wrong, please correct me. Feel free. This is a very open show. I have no problems being corrected. Did I say that right, first of all?
Yes.
Because our name is our identity, so I want to make sure I get it right. Shindo, a little bit about you. I'm going to share with our viewers the little that I know about you. I know you're a martial arts expert. Now, first of all, before we move on, because you're all over the place as well, my friend. Yes, Shindo's details are right there. Viewers at home, if you want to get in touch with him, feel free. His website, you have a Facebook or YouTube
Yes.
account?
Facebook,
Everything is up
YouTube,
there.
Yes.
And his name is spelled beautifully. It's correct, yes. Shindo, a little bit about you, please.
Yes. Well, I would say I'm a martial arts. I would say practitioner.
Okay. You don't want the word expert.
Right.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned, anyone knows more than me, you're an expert.
I would only say because I'm always in the practice.
Okay.
I've been doing this for 19 years. My main style is Goju.
Okay. What is
and
Goju?
Goju is it started out in Okinawa under Miyagi.
Okay.
It is it means hard and soft, and in Goju it's not just only karate, but there's some Tai Chi.
This is not Mr. Miyagi of Karate Kid, right?
Yes, actually.
It is him?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact,
Wow.
yes. If you want it, I always tell everybody. If they ask me what was Goju, I always tell them, check the Karate Kid out, and you'll get the
Okay.
idea.
Oh, wow.
Or they can look at me at YouTube and
Right,
they
right. Look up Shindo Rodriguez. But go on, tell us. This is fascinating. Tell
Yeah.
us a little more.
Well, Goju is it started in Okinawa, and now actually Goju it's worldwide now. So you have Goju in Japan, U.S., U.K., Europe, and it's all over the place.
You have a brown belt.
Yes.
How are those classified? What does brown stand for?
Well, brown will start off as, from what I know, it's white, yellow, green, purple, brown, and then black.
So you're almost there.
I'm almost
It's
there.
not like our red, green, blue, and purple postures, right? We
Yeah.
actually go down. We start with standing, the active postures, and go down. Yours actually moves up.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay.
And here's the funny thing, I'll tell you a secret. When you get a black belt and you have it for a long time, the belt, you use the
It
belt,
changes color, becomes
it turns
brown.
white.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
What do you
Yes.
mean? So you go back and you haven't used that skill for a while? Is that what you're saying?
Well, because you have that one particular belt, though it's black, but what it is they actually dye the belt black. Or
Oh,
they
is that
use,
what? I thought your
yes.
skills. If you don't use the skills, you go back to
No,
starting
no,
point.
no.
Okay. But you never really
Yes.
forget your martial arts skills, right? Once you have
Never.
them.
Never.
When I'm just curious, and no offense,
Mhm.
when do you get to use them in everyday life? Would you ever
Um,
use them, or is it only in self-defense? I'm assuming it is self-defense.
Well, I see martial arts as everyday life. I use it every day for discipline, to
Of course,
be
you're breathing.
patient. Yes, and most of all for health-wise.
Right.
If ever I say self-defense, I would say it would have to be like death or dying situation, something like that, sort of where, but in most cases, it's like, in martial arts, we teach ourselves always to discipline ourselves, to always maintain our focus and, always concentrate. That's how I see the martial arts
Oh,
for
that's
me.
wonderful.
And it's wonderful because it's like, it's also used, to heal people also, and to heal oneself as well too.
Okay.
So, there are times where, you could get hit, and you do certain breathing exercises, and you won't feel it. And even sometimes you get hit in practice, and in the movies too, because since I'm an actor and I've
Right,
done,
that's
yeah.
right. You just had a role recently. You said a background role.
Yes, for
In Law and Order.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, but the part with because I had also did 2 movies. I filmed one of them is called Fool's Love, and the other one's called Fast Choices. And the martial arts came into place. It came great with me because there was a couple of times I got hit. One time I got slapped in the face.
You had to avoid someone killing you or something.
No.
Was that the role?
Actually, no. It was I played the main character. And this is actually this is for Fool's Love. I played the main character. There was a part of a fight where I'm fighting the guy. The guy ran, and when he turned around, he didn't mean to hit me, but he slapped me hard in my face. So when I went down, I got up and I just laughed at him. I said, don't worry about it. And
I think we all need to stay really far from you when you start doing a demo.
Yes.
Shindo, we can't wait to see your demo. Are you all set? While you're getting your shoes on,
Yes.
we're going to move out of your way. We want to be sure. How much space do you need?
Oh, just a little bit. In
Okay,
fact,
so you're going to be out there, right? So
Yes.
we'll all go to the back of our mats.
Wonderful.
Is there anything else you want to share? Because I know you're also an author.
Yes.
But you know what? We don't want to go into the author side. I want to see your martial arts side. But what
Yes.
kind of books do you write?
Basically, I write poetry. I'm a poet, and everything that I do, all my artwork that I do in life, whether it's books, movies, it's actually based on true story of things that I went through and things that I've experienced in life.
So before we get too comfortable, we're all going to stand up because you're going to do a standing demo, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's
Yes.
all stand up. While Shindo's getting his shoes on, I'd like to thank our amazing crew. Thank you so much, Josie and Hurd, our director. And Rich, thanks so much for the amazing studio setup. We really appreciate that you guys came together as a team. On Shindo's, Shindo, you want the space in the front, correct? So we're all going to stay in the back. No, keep getting your laces up. We're still rolling. Okay, fine. We're all going to go to the back of the mat. If you decide to move back,
Yes.
I'm hoping you'll give us. No, you know what? I think that mic will block you. That's right. And we're
Exactly,
going to
yeah.
enjoy watching you while we do our own little stretches. But yeah,
Little technique
please.
that we have in
The
acting
camera's there.
is-
You want to face the camera while you do it.
Oh, definitely. Little technique that we have in
Okay.
acting is, because I also do fight choreograph, is we concentrate on this
Okay.
and on that. So it's like intuition. It's like intuition.
Sure.
So we'll know.
Okay.
So I'll know.
No, make sure you don't
with my mic.
trip over that.
All
All right.
right. Get my
When
mic.
you're ready,
kill the mic.
go ahead.
And once again, I do want to thank you, Banu, for this
Appreciate it.
opportunity.
We've been waiting
and
to have you on the show for quite some time. So this is great. This is great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go ahead. That was amazing. Thank you. That was wonderful. I
Thank
have
you.
some questions. While you take your shoes off, I'm going to keep asking you my questions because I'm sure everyone else has that. I want to get mine in first.
Sure.
What is the major, well, you get your shoes off.
Okay.
I noticed something about your breathing. Because it was so intense, you exhale. Because in yoga, I'm trying to find the similarity between what you do and what we do. Of course, we are the yin part of what you're doing. You're the yang part. It's more intense, more powerful. But also with the breathing, do you exhale when it gets tough? Is that what happens? We do that in yoga.
Well, when
You know what? I'm going to let you get your breath back because that was pretty intense. But we are curious. Do you guys have any questions for him as well?
You seem to have hold his breath at some point. Quite a few points.
Do you need to do that? Hold your breath?
what it is when you notice I was doing a lot of like
Yeah.
Yeah. that is
Dhamma.
With the diaphragm.
yeah,
That's
we
meditating.
what we call it in Chinese is chi and Japanese is ki.
Okay, that's why you have Shindo-Ki. That was something I was very curious about.
So it's we usually like, let's say someone hits us in the stomach, we do like if they go we could just take it out, like, and not just only the stomach but anywhere
Anyway, okay. So basically, what are you doing when you have to get that chi? You're exhaling or inhaling?
when I exhale, when you see me go like
Right.
it's to like avoid from passing out.
Right. Oh, wow.
Because if I continuously just and I just hold my breath, that in a way that's bad because then it can cause all this to explode.
Oh, okay. So you're holding all the negative energy inside.
Yeah, it's like I would say like a trance. Like you get into a trance and it's like you're in there, but the trick is it's not like I'm really holding my breath.
Right.
The trick is I'm breathing out little by little. For instance, like
So it's very controlled, focused.
so.
Are you curious about? You should have brought your little ones today.
I wanted to.
And I should have loved this.
Yeah.
You could have practiced on him. Tough little guy,
Yeah.
Nice little boy.
Yeah.
Any questions?
I don't, because I did mixed martial arts for 3 months, and I thought that I should take a step back and start doing yoga, something much more on the meditative, soul searching
yin
kind of
side.
side, or the yin side, you can say. Yes, you're right, Banu. Before I go back into doing mixed martial arts, because I found it to be something that I was seeking, but at the same token, it was not what I needed at the moment.
Right.
And because if you go to it in a very different aspect that you can misunderstand why you're doing it. But when I was doing it, I realized that this was a level higher.
Yes.
Like after doing the yoga and the meditative and the the Tai Chi.
Yes,
So it's
yes,
kind of
yes,
like
yes.
I have to step back, and then before I go forward, I have to do all these other things before I get into mixed martial arts.
What I love about Tai Chi is because I do some Tai Chi, and when some people they watch it in my movies, they're like, wait a minute, that's
I've seen that.
that just looks like Tai Chi.
Right.
And so I think Tai Chi is wonderful. It's good for
It's more the gentler
It's
side.
more defensive though.
It
Like somebody
is.
has to be attacking. I used to do
like
Tai
for
Chi.
example like
It's slow,
Yeah.
but it's more difficult
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's
sure.
all in
Slowing
an
down.
for example when you saw me doing this,
That's part
That
of
Right,
was-
we saw that.
that was Tai
That's
Chi.
right, that's
Yeah.
right.
but just because they're going like this doesn't mean anything.
It's
This could be any kind of
could be bad.
blocking and maneuvering.
Anyone into a yang sport might find our holding times very long. So I know you're already sweating because you got so much energy out there. Your chakras are already up here. But you're going to do the sun salutation with us because what we're going to do is take you through a slow down process. We'll just go through some simple stretches called the sun salutation, simply because our viewers are also expecting to stretch a little bit, but I'm
Yes.
sure they enjoyed it. If you want to contact Shindo, you know where to get him. His name will come up again at the end of the show, And during the show, too, every now and then, it'll be up there. Shindo Rodriguez, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bonnie.
Shindo-Ki Rodriguez. You don't want to say Shindo-Chi Rodriguez.
Right.
Not the Chinese way, but the Japanese way.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy with us.
Thank you so much, Bonnie.
I don't know how much time we have, but I'm sure we have enough time to do 3 rounds of sun salutations. So, are you ready to join us?
Yes,
You've
yes.
got to slow down now. We're gonna slow you down.
Breathe.
Okay, let's stagger ourselves. So Talisa and Irene, if you want to come forward. Shindo and Sarah, if you're back there. Heels together, toes apart. That was really good. Palms in front of your chest, elbows raised. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Exhale, fold from the hip. Place your palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. Inhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot and let's ease off just a little bit. Once you have both your hands on your left knee, first of all, let's go a little deeper. Exhale and dip your hip. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. Place your left palm on top of the right. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Remember, you want to uncurl your toes, Shindo. You're still in yang mode. Uncurl your toes.
Thank you.
No problem. When we talk about holding, when we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Inhale, let's come out of that. Place both your palms beside your left foot. Curl your toes in the right foot. Lift your right knee up. Take the left leg to meet the right. Now you're in plank position. Knees, chest and chin as you exhale. Let's go down. Knees, chest and chin to the floor. Glide out into cobra as you inhale. Now, you want to engage your low back muscles to bring you up in cobra. And to test whether you're using your low back, press with the tops of your feet. Inhale, take your palms off of the floor. Place your palms back on the floor, curl your toes in, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Inhale, bring your right foot between the hands and then the left. Place both your palms together. Inhale, come up with a nice straight back. Exhale and release. Inhale, let's do the other side. You don't ever want to miss doing the other side. Sorry, I'm going to stagger myself this time. I'll go back. Inhale, take your arms all the way overhead. Tulisa's already there. Exhale, fold from the hip. We're also energized, Shindo, by your demo.
Thank you.
Place your palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Because of the way we are positioned, I'm going to go a little further. Take your right foot back and then your left. Exhale, press your heels all the way down. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands this time. Place your left knee on the floor, uncurl your toes on the left foot, and let's ease off. You're doing good. That's good. Exhale and dip your hip. Right knee is up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left hand over your right knee. Place your right palm on top of the left. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Feel free to make any adaptations that you feel you need for today. You should feel a wonderful compression of your obliques on the right side this time and a beautiful stretch on the left side. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Both palms beside your right foot. Curl your toes in the left foot. Lift your left knee off. Take your right foot to meet the left in plank position. Knees, chest and chin as you lower your body. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Press with the tops of your feet and then test that you're using your low back by taking your palms off of the floor. Place your palms back on the floor. Curl your toes in, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lift your buttocks all the way up. Inhale, bring the left foot between the hands and then the right. Place both your palms together. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead. Exhale and release. We'll do possibly just one more round of sun salutation, but we'll combine both sides within the same round. I believe we have a couple of minutes. We're going to give the last minute back to Shindo, and you may have to answer a few questions for us.
Yes.
Let's run through it very quickly. Heels together, toes apart, palms in front of your chest, elbows raised. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. We're going to go a little faster to keep up with Shindo's pace. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels all the way down and dip your head between your biceps. Inhale, bring the left foot between the hands. Place your right knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Remember, we're going to combine two sides. And ease off. Exhale, dip your hip. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left. Place the left palm on top of the right. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. You must have felt it was too easy, right? Going in this side. Inhale, come out of that. Both palms beside the right foot this time. Take the left leg back, bring the right foot forward. So come on your knees, bring the right foot forward. You're combining two sides because we have so many questions left. Exhale, dip your hip. Right knee is up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over your right knee. Place the right palm on top of the left. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale, both palms beside the right foot. Exhale, curl your toes in the left foot. Take your right foot back and let's come up all the way. As you press your heels down, bring the right foot between the hands and then the left. Place both palms in front of you. Keep your arms nice and straight. Inhale. Let's come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. We're all going to sit down and we're going to bombard you with a couple of questions. We still have, after the titles start rolling, we usually have at least a minute.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm assuming that sweat is from your activity, or is it from the sun salutation?
No.
I like to think it's from our sun salutation, but I think you already had
It's a
worked out.
combination.
It's a combination,
Combination,
of the two, right?
yes, yes.
Questions?
That was a warm-up for the sun salutation.
I
Is
have
that
to
a whole
admit,
kata? Well, is that called? I know in Tai Chi it's called a kata because
yeah, they see we see like forms or katas, as we say. It was interesting because some of the warm-ups that you were showing, we sometimes in martial arts we do something like some stuff similar, like when we did the legs there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which is wonderful. I mean, this is actually a great
It's a
experience.
side that hasn't touched the mat, so feel free.
Thank you. Well, I have to say it was amazing.
It was an amazing experience watching you.
Thank you.
So any similarities that you found between what you did and what we are doing?
Yes, the breathing. Although I noticed, with the breathing we do the
Thanks for the cue, Irene. Yeah, go ahead.
we do the but I like the
He likes it. Like Pasha.
No, go ahead.
and I like the stretching is very good because we in martial arts we sometimes we start with like 5 minutes
Yeah,
stretch
you
before.
compact it. Right.
Yes, but sometimes
So slow down.
and sometimes even like, as you saw, like I just started without actually exercising or warming up.
Right.
Sometimes it just comes natural, but
Yeah, that's part of what you do.
yes, and
Shindo, before you finish, I'm sorry, I don't mean